Hey, welcome back to Mighty Lawns. Your host DK here. So let's get back into it. Video 6. Remember, like and subscribe to us on the network Mighty Lawns. Check out all of our other videos, especially part 1 of how to start a successful lawn care business. Well, once again, your host DK here. We're in number 6 of this 7-part series, and we're going to get right into this thing. We've recapped, and basically we're talking about marketing strategies, passing out your business cards, introducing yourself and your company properly. We've talked about how to use flyers and why not to use them in certain aspects of lawn care business when you're starting to get your feet wet out there. We've also talked about, vans versus trucks. We've talked about enclosed trailers versus open trailers. We've talked about box trucks versus your regular truck. Talked about having a one-man show versus having a crew. So let's get into this thing, okay? Right now we're on part 6 of this 7-part series, and you're probably wondering, okay, when is he going to get to the meat? When is he going to get to basically the juicy part to tell us how to really operate a successful lawn care business? And here's the first and probably the only key that you need to know. It starts with you. It starts with you being successful, believing in yourself enough to say, I'm going to go at this nonstop. I'm going to have tunnel vision, and I'm never going to give up. And that's pretty much it. That's probably the best advice you'll ever hear on the internet. You're the key. You hold the key to your own success. And you say, well, how do you mean? Remember, also email us so we can answer your questions here live on our YouTube channel here at mightylawn1@yahoo.com, and we'll answer all of your questions here. Also, remember, subscribe to us and comment below. So I say that you hold the key because let's look at it into a point of marketing. If you only pick out one neighborhood and you market one time, how successful would you be? Let's really take the time to think about that. Now, what if you say, okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a strategy and break down all of the zip codes in my county alone and develop a high scheme marketing plan so that my business can be successful. Instead of just doing one neighborhood, why not try to do 30 to 50 neighborhoods? Instead of doing 100 homes, when you buy your 1,000 flyers or business cards or postcards, wherever you buy them from, instead of saying, I'm just going to hit 100 homes, make sure you pass out 1,000 flyers. How many times have you guys ordered 1,000 flyers and you've only used half of them? And you say, well, these didn't work. How many times have you just contacted the one neighborhood, but you didn't go back? How many times do you really think that a person needs to see your advertisement? How many times do you yourself see advertisement for everywhere? Where you bank, your favorite restaurant, your favorite gas station, your favorite oil you like to put in your vehicle. Think about those things. How many times do you see those advertisements? So you got to think, what? I've got to be just like the big guys. I can't just, let people see my name one time. Guess what? They're going to forget because 30 other guys are going to come putting stuff on their door. And guess what? You're going to be part of that population. They're going to throw your stuff away along with someone else. But if you could make a lasting impression, as like I said before, doing it the proper way, if you are going to pass out flyers, knock on the door, close them, get a commitment from these guys, have a start date. Say, hey, you know what? We're going to start on April 5th. We'd like to sign you up. We'd like to earn your business. Start introducing yourself and your business the proper way so you can actually, garner some success. That's the biggest key. You hold the key to your success, because this is not, it doesn't have to be hard. This can be easy. That's what I like to say. This is as easy as you make it, okay? They're not just going to fall in your lap. You have to go get them, but there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. Once again, your host DK here. You're tuning in to Mighty Lawns on YouTube. So let's get right back into it. Some other questions that we had was, we had a question from Bill out of Oklahoma. He was asking, he said, DK, you talked about some different ways to use your business cards. And he wanted to know, basically, I guess in a nutshell, what's the most effective way to use a business card? Because I actually emailed him and then told him, I said, a lot of people, when they use their business cards, I feel like they're using them wrong. Use your business cards as sort of a billboard. When you go and order your business cards from wherever you order them from, make it a billboard, as I, say, by putting all the services that you do on there. Of course, have the name of your business and your name and telephone number, yeah. But make a spot on there where you can show all your services and your starting price, from $45. Whatever your price that you're going to start at, put that on your business card. That's like a smaller version of a postcard. And why do I say do that? Well, guess what? When you meet a person for the first time, you want your card to stand out, because guess how many other cards look just like yours? Exactly. So make yours stand out, because first impressions are everything. So if they see your card and say, wow, I spoke with this guy from Mighty Lawns and they do all this, they don't have to wonder. They don't, when they give you a call, it's going to be to sign up for service, not to call and ask you, hey, such and such, do you aerate in the fall? Different things of that nature. So think about that. When you create a business card, write down your different services. Also, I know a lot of you guys do this, free estimates. Well, why not just do this? Let's just say you go door to door with your business cards. You've already looked at the yard. Why not just go ahead and put a price on the back? Or to be able to close a potential customer, why not say, I tell you what, we've solved, the size of your yard. We do these yards all the time. We're going to get you a price of $40 to start you off with. Start trying to close these customers, and that's the best way to do it. So remember, put all your services on your business cards, because this is a first impression. You don't just want to blend in with the rest of the thousands of lawn care businesses who are already handing them business cards on a daily basis. All right, so we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for part 7 of the how to start a successful lawn care business. Your host DK here. Remember, comment below, subscribe to us, okay? Give us a thumbs up. Remember, also email us so we can answer all your questions at mightylawn1@yahoo.com. We'll see you next time, folks. Enjoy.